guys.
Hi guys, hola, ¿cómo están?
We are doing a Weird Wednesday mukbang.
Yeah, today we're going to talk about some weird stuff that's happened in our life. But the mukbang today is, this is just a homemade corn tortilla that I made and pressed out. And then inside the filling is ground beef, beans, a little bit of cheese, sour cream, and guacamole. And then you just fry it up, which is probably not healthy, but it tastes really good. We got some Mexican rice with peas, and we got some salad here. My salad only has salt and pepper. I don't know if you're going to put ranch dressing in yours. Or
I want ranch dressing.
Okay. Chris, can you pass us the ranch dressing? And this is my salad. I'm just eating with the salt and pepper. And I put a little bit of pickle juice in it because I like the way that it tastes. This is how my daddy used to eat his salad, with just salt and a whole lot of pepper, but I don't like a whole lot of pepper. And we're drinking water. I got lemon in mine, and I'm fixing to get the last chile, I think.
Ew.
Yeah, that's the last one. That's done with. So, how's everybody doing today? What are y'all eating with this? Are y'all eating with this, or are y'all just watching us eat? That's good.
Whoa.
Okay, let me taste this rice.
Is it good?
It's good.
Is it hot?
This is really good. I just spilled rice everywhere. Sorry. Okay. I don't know if I've ever said that I work at with MHMR residents. I've been there for 15 years. I love what I do. It's a bit hectic sometimes because
Drama.
because it's one of those jobs that you can't just, when your shift is over, you can't go home. If nobody shows up, you gotta stay. So there's a lot of times I work 16 hours, and it's a little tiring. And then I work overnight. So when I get stuck overnight, I work 6 to 2 when I have to stay over. But I've been there 15 years, and I've never done this kind of job before. Before, I used to work in factories, or I used to be a in-home nanny. When my oldest son was little, I'd be a nanny, so I could take him to work with me and stuff, and
A nanny?
watch him. But I've never really been around MHMR people. I mean, I have a cousin who might be a little bit MHMR, but he's like a higher level. I'm not saying names. He's like a higher level MHMR, and we were around him. He's a lot older, so we weren't. He's more like we think of him more as an uncle than we do a cousin. But anyways, when I started back in 2003, I think. Yeah, somewhere around there.
I wasn't even born.
No. I was pregnant with my middle child, and I didn't say anything, right? I didn't tell anybody that I was pregnant because I thought they might not want it, because I work with the residents that you have to do a lot for. They can't really do much for themselves. And I worked in the higher part of that home where they could help you stand up a little bit, and they could talk and stuff. Well, I guess around January, it was January. My son was born in February, and I still hadn't told nobody. So around January, no, I guess it was before Christmas, in December, I was putting one of the residents to bed. And she was a sweet old lady. Since now she's passed away, but she used to be so sweet. She used to be she used to be an older woman, and she was, in her mind, she was all there. She had physical limitations with her body, but her mind, she was all there. So she could talk to you a lot of the times. And she hated to wear shorts. And I remember I would always ask her, Debbie, do you want to wear these shorts for in the morning, or after when you bathe or whatever? And she was like, I ain't wearing them damn shorts. And then she would start singing that short song, that you wear shorts, that song. She always did that. I used to love to tell her that, because I used to love the way she would sing it. And if you get near her, she would grab a hold of the shorts, and she would like, no, I'm not wearing it. It was funny. I used to be double weekends at that time. Mm-hmm.
I need more pickles.
No. No, there's no more. No, I wasn't double weekends. I didn't go double weekends after I had my son, so I was working 2 to 10. These are really good, guys.
Uh-oh.
Is it good? Do you like it? I've never made these for that before, so. That chili is hot.
It's a little burnt, but you can't taste the burnt.
I was putting her to bed, Debbie, to bed one day, and she told me, she used to call me Mama, and I was putting her to bed, we're just talking random stuff, nothing in particular, and she said, when are you going to have your baby? And I looked at her, and I said, what? I go, I'm not pregnant, because keep in mind, I hadn't told anybody yet. I don't know why I kept it a secret. And she goes, and then she asked me, yes, she said, yes, you are. When are you going to have it? And I said, Debbie, I'm not pregnant. And she goes, yes, you are, Mama, you're pregnant. And I thought, okay, well, I said, okay, yeah, you're right, I'm pregnant. And she goes, I know. She goes, this is a little boy. And I said, no, no, Debbie. This was a little girl. And she was like, no, Mama, it's a little boy. And I said, no, Debbie Morgan, this is a little girl. I go, because my oldest son, when I was pregnant, I go, he hardly ever moved. Like, he was in my belly, and I did feel him move, but he didn't move a lot. I go, and this one is flipping and doing circles and kicking and doing, I go, because I didn't know, it was a boy, but I didn't know at the time. I go, he is moving, or she's moving around, and she is just going crazy. I go, and this is not what I felt with the first one. And she goes, no, Mama, it's a little boy. She was like, don't buy no girl stuff. She was like, it's a little boy. I was like, okay, thinking, oh, it's a little girl. I know the difference. I go, because my first pregnancy, my son never moved, or hardly ever moved. He was real still. And then also, too, like with my first son, when I go buy stuff, I would buy boy stuff. Even though in my mind I could say, oh, it's a little girl, it's a little, I would buy boy stuff. So I think in my mind, my first child, I knew it was a boy. I just wanted a little girl. Well, with this one, when the doctor had asked me if I wanted to know, I said no. Because I was 100% sure it was going to be a girl. And then anyways, I was like, no, I don't want to know. I just want it to be a surprise. So he was like, okay. And plus back then, they would give you sonograms, but and I had insurance to do the right job. They would give you sonograms, but in order for you to find out what the child was going to be, it was going to be $150 in there. I didn't have that money to pay to find out. So I was like, I don't really care anyways, because I know it was a girl. Well, time went by. I ended up telling them that I was pregnant. I was going to have to be out for 6 weeks and stuff. And every time she would see me, she was like, how's that baby boy doing? And I would tell her, you mean my older son? I go, he's doing good. And she was like, no, that baby. And I would say, my little girl. I was like, she's doing good. And she was like, Mama, no, it's not. It's a little boy and stuff. And that was our, I guess, our bonding moments. That's when we would talk about a lot. And as time went by, and then I went to the hospital. They told me that, I had some complications, and he said I had to go in early to they were going to do I was going to do emergency. Well, I went in for scheduled, but she said the baby was too big, so I had to go in early. Right. So I gone into the hospital, and I was there all week, and then some complications. I was there Friday night, and I remember I worked 2 to 10. I had told the lady I worked with, well, it's Saturday, tomorrow I go and they're going to induce labor. And she was like, oh, well, why did you come to work? And I was like, well, it's not till Saturday around 7. She was like, well, go ahead and go home. So I had left like 10 minutes early, maybe 30 minutes early. And I went home. And the next day I went to the hospital. Well, they induced me, ended up doing an emergency C-section. It was like the worst. It was horrible, but that's for another time. It was horrible, horrible. And I ended up having the baby, and it ended up being a little boy. And I thought, oh, Lord, this girl, Debbie, how did she know? I was like, I have no idea how she knew it was going to be a boy. Because we even did, me and this other lady, I don't know if any of y'all done, but if you're Mexican, you know, you do the little chain thing. And, you know, if it goes, I don't know, remember if it goes in a circle, if it goes back and forth. But either way, when she had done it, she had said it's going to be a boy. And I thought, oh, okay, you know, or she had said it's going to be a boy. And I said, no, it's going to be a girl because this one keeps moving and stuff. But anyways, and he ended up being a boy. Well, I was out for a while. I think I was out maybe 5 or 6. I was out later than that with him. I think I was out 12 weeks with him. But when he was like a month old, I went up to work and I went and showed him off. And I went to show her. And I went and I placed him. She had a wheelchair and she had a lap chair. And I put it beside her. I was sort of holding him. And she was like, you see, Mama, I told you he was going to be a boy. And I gave her a hug and I gave her a kiss. And I said, you were right. I go, I don't know how you knew. I go, and still today it boggles my mind how she knew. Because she knew. And she was, you know, as much as I was for sure that it was going to be a boy or a girl, she was just as positive that it was going to be a boy. And I kept saying, no, it's my body. I know. I go, because with this one, it's totally different. My pregnancies were totally different. So I thought that's what it was going to be. But, I still love working up there with them. A lot of the ones that I started working with had passed away. And it was hard. It was hard it's hard. Now I don't get so attached to them. Like, I love them and stuff, but I don't get as attached to them as I did with the first ones and stuff. But you know, that's a weird thing. Is like, how did she know? It was like, you know, they cause she was adamant about it being a little boy, and I sit here and I think about her all the time, especially when I look at him and I think, you know, she called it right from the very beginning. She called it. She said it was a boy. And I kept saying, no, it's a girl, it's a girl. I was like, what does she know? You know, it's my body. I would know and stuff. But yeah, she was right. It ended up being a boy. But Michelle, you want to say anything today?
No.
How do you think she knew?
By guessing.
Well, I was guessing too, so. Say something.
I don't know.
Alright, guys, well, I'm gonna
Wrap up the video.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up this video and I'll finish eating this off camera and stuff, but I want to say thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe. Say that again.
Comment.
No, say it from the beginning.
Subscribe.
Comment.
And like.
And share. And follow us on Snapchat.
And Twitter.
And Twitter. So, it's on Twitter, it's the same, right? In Snapchat, it's Perez Family times 04 because someone.
I don't think those times.
Yeah, X 04. Yeah. Someone had taken the Perez times 4 already. So, but just remember, like the video, share, and please subscribe. And we will see y'all next time. Thanks for watching this Weird Wednesday, and we'll see y'all later.
Bye.